All right. Well, with the Uprising Music Festival, Woodstock Uprising Music Festival 2020, preparations are going on like real well right now. We're just ironing out all the little minor details that will make it perfect, right? So yeah, we've got all the bands lined up, all the artists lined up. That's all good, ready to go. We've got we're just about running out of tickets, so there's only a couple hundred left. And if you want to get one of those, you gotta hurry up and get yourself now, get yourself one now, and just organized free transport for those who are living in Seoul and would like to travel down, because people don't want to drive. You want to. So we've got that happening too. So we've got two buses transport back down there and back again after the show. Um, and all the preparations are getting in place. Today we start getting the place prep, the venue with the stage and all that going up, and the whole production going in. So yeah, it's very exciting. We're looking forward to this Saturday.
You said transportation. How does that
Yeah.
work?
All right, transportation. Well, if you've got yourself a ticket and you don't want to drive down because you want to party with your friends, right? Make your way down to the flea market at 9. Be there before 9, because the first bus leaves at 9 in the morning on Saturday. We'll have two buses going. One leaves at 9 and one leaves at 11. For those of you who partied a bit on Friday night and would like to sleep in a bit more and catch the later bus down. Yeah, so we got bus at 9 and a bus at 11 from the flea market here in Suva straight down to Peck Harbor, to the uprising, and we will leave there again at 9:30 on Saturday night after the show, and you will get dropped off here again in town. So it makes it easy for you to get home, give you enough time to get home so that no one gets caught up or checks in into that 5-star hotel down there called Totong. Or you don't want to do that. So
Do people have to pay for this, for the transport?
no, when you pay for the ticket, you're $35 and you pay for that ticket, that includes your transport. So your free bus, you want to get down there, we're just trying to make it easier. So we are helping you help yourself. So we think a few things. One, you don't have to drink and drive, and you can actually loosen up and party with your mates, and you don't have to pay for transport to get down there. All right. Yeah, it's been exciting. Uh, as we evolve, as the music evolves throughout the years, starting off being as a singer-songwriter and being considered a reggae artist and all that, and then as the year roll on, start to evolve in, adding all the other elements into it, with the funk and the rock side and all that. And now we're at a stage where the Knox Brotherhood just got together again. We took time off because we all had issues that we had to deal with, and we had other, like, everyone had their personal projects to do, and personal lives to pursue. But we were so excited we couldn't stay away for too long. So this year we decided to come back together again, and we're back together, and it's amazing that we're gelling in, and we're trying to stay relevant because of the new artists that are coming up nowadays. You want to move with the times. You don't want to be the dinosaur. So yeah, so we've got a good set for Saturday, and we'll also have a couple of some new music coming up that we'll be performing on the day. Hopefully, I'll be dropping into CFL maybe tomorrow or the day after to drop a new track down on this project that we are working on. Yeah, but expect the Brotherhood to be up and lively. Yeah, well, last year, thing is that this year, because of all the COVID regulations, and COVID, you can tell, the ticket aren't going out. Like, well, we are only allowed by the Ministry of Health to have 50% occupancy. The speed at which the rate at which the tickets are going, statistically, it's similar to last year, the rate and all. But yeah, we won't have all that ticket to sell this year, so that's why it's disappearing really quick now. So if you want to get it now. to avoid disappointment on the day. Like last day, you have people waiting at the gate, and it's not good because we come out, we feel sorry for you. But then we have rules to abide by. And this year we won't be able to let you in, otherwise Ministry of Health will close us down too, because we got to maintain that, stick by the rules, with discover regulations and all. So avoid everyone disappointment, avoid yourself disappointment, avoid us the hassle of having to go through all of that, and get your ticket right now. That way you'll be happy, we'll be happy too. The artists will be happy. Well, new things that are happening. Well, actually, you got new music coming up from people. Like with this year, with as you've seen, as you've heard throughout the season. Post COVID. There's so many like new music that are coming out, and artists that are expanding the Fijian popular music scene. And a lot of that's going to be on showcase this Saturday. So it's going to be amazing. It's going to be a great get together. As now Fiji is actually entering into a golden era in music expansion in terms of popular music. So yeah, you would want to be a part of it.
Just raising some issues. The music industry in Fiji. One thing that I've been raising is the remix of original music by other. Could you explain a bit about that? And FIPRA is working on to dealing with the law, making up a law about it.
Yeah, well, the thing is that with FIPRA, we can only deal with songwriters, where the thing is that if you want to remix someone else's song, you have to gain permission from the writer. And the writer has every right to pursue legal, avenues if you're doing something without their consent. What remixing is, it's done all over the world, and actually some of my favorite tunes actually remixes off the original tune, to be honest. But they're done nicely, they're not butchered like some of the ones that we do here. Gosh, that's painful to hear. And we just a word of advice to those out there who are trying to remix stuff or want to remix stuff. There's some good remixes coming out, mind you, but please get in touch with the original, with the owner of the works, and get their permission or work on a deal, whatever you do, before you get to do it. Because if not, these guys can actually take you to task. They have every right to. And then we got the Fiji Intellectual Property office now, people that comes under the AG's office, and they work hand in hand with FIPRA, and FIPRA with its writers. So yes, we will come down on you. If the writers come to us and seek our intervention, with all this, because that's our duty to take care of our writers. So please do the right thing and go to the owner of the works and ask for permission. All right. Well, you don't want to miss out. This Uprising Music Festival is gonna be amazing. It doesn't mean that we have COVID regulations in place, and the curfew doesn't mean that it's gonna be lacking. It just means that the party starts earlier now. So it's bang from the get-go at 10 in the morning, and I will see you there.